Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English 101. I am your host, Bahar. It is a pleasure to have you here for our fifth story. Today, we are going to talk about something we all love and need every day: food. Food gives us energy, food makes us happy, and food brings people together. Our new story is called A Food Story. It's part of our Bahar's Life series and is perfect for basic level learners. We will learn simple words for different foods, how to talk about being hungry, and how to describe delicious meals. I will read it slowly so you can relax, listen, and maybe even feel a little hungry with me. Let's begin. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It is lunchtime. Bahar is at home, reading a book on her comfortable sofa. Suddenly, her stomach makes a little noise. Rumble, rumble. It is a quiet sound, but Bahar hears it. She puts her hand on her stomach. This is her body's way of saying, "I am hungry." She closes her book and puts it on the table. It is time to think about food. Bahar smiles and gets up. She walks to the kitchen. The first, most important question she thinks is, "What do you want to eat?" She opens her refrigerator door. A cool, fresh air comes out. The inside of the fridge is like a small, cold garden full of colors and possibilities. She looks at everything carefully. On the top shelf, she sees many colorful vegetables. There is a head of dark green broccoli, which looks like a small tree. Next to it, there are 3 bright orange carrots, long and thin. A big round red tomato sits beside them, shiny and perfect. She also sees some white cheese in a small package and a carton with 2 eggs. On the shelf above, there is a tall bottle of cold white milk and a carton of sunny orange juice. For fruits, she has a bunch of 3 sweet yellow bananas and a small box of beautiful red strawberries. Each strawberry looks like a tiny red heart. She thinks for a moment, tapping her finger on her chin. What should I make today? She wonders. A salad is a good idea. A salad with tomatoes and cheese would be healthy and easy. But the weather outside is a little cool today. She wants something warm, something comforting. Maybe a simple omelet with cheese and tomatoes. Yes, that sounds perfect. An omelet is warm, quick, and delicious. She takes out the 2 brown eggs, the shiny red tomato, and the package of white cheese. She closes her refrigerator door. She puts a small black pan on the stove. She finds a clean bowl. She gently cracks the 2 eggs on the side of the bowl. Crack, crack. The eggs open and the yellow yolk and clear egg white fall into the bowl. She takes a fork and mixes the eggs together. The fork makes a swish, swish, swish sound as it moves through the eggs, turning everything into a smooth, pale yellow liquid. Then she takes the tomato. She washes it under cold water and dries it. She carefully cuts the tomato into small, square pieces. The tomato is juicy and fresh. She adds the small red pieces of tomato and some grated white cheese into the bowl with the eggs. She adds a little salt and pepper and mixes everything one last time. She turns on the stove. A small blue flame appears under the pan. She puts a little oil in the pan. When the pan is warm, she pours the egg mixture into it. It makes a soft sizzle sound. The kitchen is filled with a delicious warm smell of cooking eggs. She watches as the omelet cooks. The edges become firm and golden. After a few minutes, she carefully folds the omelet in half. It is perfect. When the omelet is ready, she slides it onto a clean white plate. It looks golden brown and fluffy. It is a beautiful half-moon shape. She also makes 1 piece of brown toast in the toaster. Pop! The toast jumps up when it is ready. For her drink, she pours a tall glass of cold orange juice. The juice is a bright orange color. She sits down at her small wooden table. She looks at her lunch. The plate is simple but beautiful. This looks delicious, she thinks to herself. She takes her first bite of the omelet. It is warm, soft, and very, very tasty. The cheese is melted perfectly, and it is stringy and delicious. The small pieces of tomato are sweet and warm. The toast is crunchy and warm. This omelet is delicious, she says out loud with a happy, satisfied smile. Later in the day, around 4 o'clock, Bahar decides to go to the market to buy some food for dinner. She makes a shopping list so she does not forget anything. She writes chicken, rice, and some more vegetables. She takes her bag and walks to the market. The market is a busy, happy place. There are many people walking around and many wonderful smells in the air. The smell of fresh bread from the bakery, the sweet smell of fruits, and the earthy smell of vegetables. She goes to the vegetable stall first. The stall is full of bright colors, like a painting. "Hello," the friendly woman at the stall says. "Hello," Bahar replies with a smile. She buys some long, thin green beans, a big white onion, and 2 brown potatoes. All the vegetables look fresh and healthy. Next, she goes to the butcher. "Hello," she says to the man behind the counter. "Can I have 1 piece of chicken, please?" The butcher nods, takes a nice fresh piece of chicken and wraps it for her. Finally, she buys a small bag of white rice. Her shopping is done. When she gets home, it is almost 6 o'clock. It is time to think about dinner. She is feeling hungry again. She washes the vegetables and the chicken carefully. She puts the white rice in a pot with some water and a little salt and puts it on the stove to cook. While the rice is cooking, she cuts the chicken and the vegetables. She cooks the chicken with the onions and green beans in a large pan. She adds a little salt and pepper to make it tasty. The kitchen smells wonderful again, but this time it is a different delicious smell. The smell of cooking chicken and onions is savory and warm. For dinner, she puts the fluffy white rice on her plate. Then she adds the cooked chicken and vegetables on top. The chicken is a beautiful golden brown color, and the green beans are bright green. She sits down to eat. The chicken is tender and juicy. The rice is soft and fluffy. The green beans are still a little crunchy, which is perfect. It is a simple dinner, but it is very satisfying and healthy. She eats slowly, enjoying every single bite. After dinner, Bahar wants something a little sweet. It is time for dessert. She remembers the beautiful strawberries she has in the refrigerator. She opens the fridge and takes out the small box. She washes 5 bright red strawberries. They are sweet and a little sour. She eats them one by one, slowly. These strawberries are delicious, she thinks. The sweet juice fills her mouth. They are the perfect, healthy sweet treat after her meal. Before she goes to bed, she sits on her sofa and thinks about all the wonderful food she ate today. For breakfast, she had simple bread and honey. For lunch, she made a delicious cheese and tomato omelet. For dinner, she cooked chicken with rice and vegetables. And for dessert, she had fresh, sweet strawberries. She is not hungry anymore. She feels happy, healthy, and full. Food is a wonderful and important part of every day. It gives us energy to work and play, and it also makes us happy. It was a good day, a delicious day.